Everybody, welcome. Welcome to fitness programming on your Wednesday night, finding everlasting fitness. Um, so, tonight we're going to be talking about the circuit of life. I want to see, is anybody watching this, first of all? If you are, bam, give me some fire emojis or say hello. Either way, either one will do. And doesn't look like anybody's on, but you can watch this in the video replay and you'll get information about what the Circuit of Life is. Now, this is a program. Well, first of all, I want to say that this does not um, replace medical advice in any way, this program. And also, please check out the past few weeks of Finding Everlasting Fitness, which is the name of this Wednesday night fitness show. And hopefully some of you will get into the habit of watching this, and you can ask me questions too as you develop. Tonight's show is actually about the Circuit of Life. It's probably the most practical, total body application fitness program that I've put out so far on these Wednesday night live streams. So hopefully it's going to be helpful to you, and we can open up a dialogue about it. It's a powerful program. I've been leading this for years. With people of all levels of fitness, all ages, men, women, doesn't matter, it seems, because there are modifications that are built in. So everyone can do it. So what is the Circuit of Life? First of all, what I'm presenting this week on Facebook and Instagram is what I call level 1. There are 3 levels of the Circuit of Life. And we're talking only about level 1 this week. I'll move on to level 2 and level 3 as well. It doesn't mean that level 1 is easier necessarily. They're just different. It's a total body system. So once you have all 3 levels, you're working your entire musculature. You're working all the entire back chain. You're working biceps, deltoids, abs. All your major muscle groups are going to be worked. But here's the thing. The Circuit of Life is functional fitness. It's not just isolating body parts. That's more of a bodybuilding approach. The functional fitness approach takes the entire body into consideration. So we're looking at range of motion and multiple muscle groups being affected at once. So what happens is you actually develop a more overall athletic physique as opposed to the typical bodybuilding physique. It's a slightly different look if somebody's looking for that. But what else does it do? It's cardio. It can be high intensity interval training. It's strength building. It's growth hormone producing. So you're burning a lot of calories. It's a very well-rounded program. It covers all the bases. So how did I develop this? I actually began developing programs that required no equipment whatsoever and still affected the entire musculature. Just in case I wanted to travel, I was executive vice president for a company doing a lot of traveling. This is many years ago. And I saw that there was a need. I'd go to hotels and I really wouldn't have the machines I wanted. There was always some obstacle for me to get a really good workout. So a number of years ago, I remembered that situation and realized, all right, this is definitely a need that I've had. I'm sure other people have it too. So I wanted to design a program, a functional fitness program that hit all those points: cardio, strength, burning a lot of calories, hormonal production, fitness hormone production, all of the points, and tones the body throughout all the musculature. That was the goal. And so level 1 was developed, and I began to work with groups of people and fine-tuning the movements, because there are different levels of capability that people have. So I was honored to be in the position of working with hundreds of people at the time, that I could see what worked, what didn't, and tweak the program. So what ended up happening is I developed this compounding effect of movements. When you put it together, it had this compounding effect, and yet it was sequenced in a way that all levels could do it, and there are modifications. So what I've done this week is, yesterday I put up uh, an overview of what the 10 moves are, and today I put up the modifications. So let's say you're not strong enough yet to do the full move. What are modifications? And both of these are now up on my Facebook and Instagram pages, so you could check that out. And I'll be putting up at least two more uh, videos. One is going to be, once you know what the moves are, how do you put the program together? All right, that's the next one, and that's really, really important to know how to structure it so that you get the full benefit from it. And then I'm going to probably put up a sample class, sample training. Might just be me, might be a group of people with me doing it. I'll see as I move forward with it. But right now, we have those two videos up, which is the overview and then the modifications. And the sky is the limit with this program. It's really an optimal fitness program. Requires no equipment whatsoever, and that's the beautiful thing about it, in my opinion. So let's see. I do have some notes here. Uh, this is what it is. So it's compound training, and this style of training is in the category of power fitness. What is power fitness? And the best description I've seen, or a very good description, is from the Harvard Medical School. And the way they described it was, what is power? All right, so let's say there's a 4-lane highway. To get across that highway just requires some strength. All right, we're talking at a very low level here, but requires some strength. But if it's a 4-lane highway and you have to get across fast, okay, across the 4 lanes before it turns red, that requires power. All right, just to give you sort of an idea. So that's what power fitness is. And according to the Harvard Medical School, power training becomes even more important as we age, because power in the body begins to decline even faster than strength. We lose strength as we age, but power is what we're actually losing primarily. So power training is actually even more important than just strength training as we age. That's an important thing that I really, I'm not hearing that frequently out there. So let me just say that again. Power training is the ability to produce energy at a faster pace and recruit muscles so that you have greater strength and force in a shorter period of time. And that is called power, and that's what decreases faster as we age. And that's crucial. So those of you that are baby boomers, seniors, crucial to do power training, and that's exactly what the Circuit of Life is. And by the way, it's also a combined, there are different levels, different ways of approaching it. There's a way called the flow system where you actually, once you start the movements, you try not to drop your knees, you try to keep the flow going in the movements. It becomes semi-isometric, so the whole compounding effect grows even more exponentially because of that. It's quite an impressive way of approaching it. And you'll see that in the sample video that I put up, the sample workout, in a couple of days. So that's basically it. That's the Circuit of Life. Just check out the videos. I'll be putting it up on my stories, as well as my page, Andre Turan, or on Instagram. You could check it out, which is workoutwizard.net_Andre Turan, and that's on Instagram. I will also put up a printout, so something that'll be a JPEG that you could print out if you wanted to have that, of the Circuit of Life, so you could see, if you're interested in doing it, you can see how many calories you burn for each sequence of the Circuit of Life that you do. And if you go back to last week's program on squat pace training, and you start applying squat pace training, that's a great foundation to get you even better at the Circuit of Life. So take a look at that. So I try to keep these pretty short unless people have questions, and it doesn't look like anybody's on at this point. It is Thanksgiving Eve right now. Hope you're all hunkering down, getting ready to have some wonderful food on Thanksgiving. Stay healthy, uh, keep your distance, and all the best to you. Stay well and warm wherever you are on planet Earth, and take a look at the Circuit of Life. It's there for you. If you have any questions, you could just message me. You could do that through Facebook, Instagram, or you can go to workoutwizard.net, which is my website, and there's other information up there. By the way, one of the things that I'm very happy to be putting out there, this is an announcement that I'm making for the first time. I'm starting um, Power Fitness Championships. So those of you that are watching this that might do something like CrossFit or are just more athletically inclined but want to try something that doesn't require any equipment, you could do it at home and get the effects that I was just talking about, which is an optimal fitness experience. And by the way, it's relatively low impact, so it's safe on the joints as well. So those of you that are interested, you can message me and find out more about the Power Fitness Championships. This is a global event that I'm going to be structuring and putting out these events. Not only the Circuit of Life, but other routines that I have as well, ab squat training and ab squat routines in the championships. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've been doing this for many years in the small groups that I lead, now all online, and we're going to take that concept and put it out to the world. It's going to be on some platform, probably Zoom, where we'll convene in groups of at least 25 people in the championships, and I'll whittle it down to whoever the winners are, and hopefully there'll even be a financial prize that comes out of it. So those of you that are competitive and are interested in learning something new in fitness and having a great bonding experience with others, and maybe come out with a prize, send me a message, or just go to workoutwizard.net or keep your eye on my Facebook here, and it'll pop up my announcements. It's going to be very exciting, a lot of fun working out and competing with people all around the planet in these types of programs, these power fitness programs. So, okay, that said, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'll see you all real soon.